Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here, back for another pick a card reading in which we will go over if you should continue with a relationship or cut the cords. This is not going to resonate with everybody, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It is general for the collective, which means that it's not going to resonate with everybody. Also, there is the option of picking another pile if you feel like the one you originally picked did not make sense. I do feel like, however, you can take something away from every reading, so keep that in mind. Also, readings are not the substitute for medical, financial, legal, or any other type of advice you will need to get from a qualified professional. Free will is the way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. So just pick what you are guided to pick. Again, you can always pick another pile if one doesn't make sense with you that you've picked before. You can pick more than one, although I do recommend only picking one pile. The decks that I'm using will be listed in the description box below, as well as timestamps. Yeah, so let's get started. So I have 3 piles here. If I don't give you enough time to pick, just pause, rewind, and pick when you are ready. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move these other ones out of the way so we can focus in on pile 1. So let's see what the energy is for those of you who have selected this. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in the present moments. And then we have time to fly, 44. So forgiving and learning is obviously about learning from your mistakes, forgiving them, releasing regret, and just moving forward in your life. Time to fly will kind of signify the same thing. Forgive, learn from it. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to forget, but you forgive so that you can soar and fly away. So it looks like there's a lot of forgiving and learning that you need to do with whatever person you are inquiring about. A lot of resentments maybe you're holding towards this person, or maybe both of you are holding resentments toward each other. Knight of Earth, which is Knight of Pentacles, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done under your commitments, a guardian angel. Within the next few weeks. And then we have communication. So some of you either may be having slow communication with somebody, or maybe there's none happening at all, but within the next few weeks you should maybe hear something from them or get some type of clarity. Maybe even communication from spiritual guides that will give you clarity about what to do with this person. But I do definitely feel like Spirit is saying to let go. Not necessarily moving on from them, but because I do feel like you will hear from them, and communication will get better for most of you. But Spirit said it's time to let go, time to fly, time to focus on other things, buckle down and focus on your priorities. You're making this person in your life a big priority right now, and it's not bad to make your partner or whoever you're in love with a priority, but you can't do so to the point where you forget about yourself, forget about nurturing your needs and nurturing things that you need to get done in your life. So Spirit says be loyal, dedicated to your work. Pentacles is all about finance, career, money, goals, things like that. So yeah, I feel like Spirit is, and this could also be what they're focusing on, which is why communication may be a little off, but you do have some synchronicities here. It doesn't necessarily mean to forget about the person and move on and not talk to them again, because again, communication is here. This is about, also maybe you guys need to work on communication as well. But you have 44 and 33, which are double numbers there, so I feel like that may mean something to most of you. But yeah, that is for pile 1. I hope that makes sense. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile 2, Gifted Soul here. This pick a card reading is regarding if you should continue with a relationship or kind of move forward. Again, it's not going to resonate for everybody. It is collective, so do keep that in mind. Also, you can pick another pile if you feel like this doesn't resonate, or simply it's just not meant for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's see. Separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So for many of you, this could already be going on. And it doesn't necessarily mean separation as in divorce, separation in as we've broken up, separation in that type of sense. It could mean long distance also. So maybe that's what's separating you guys. Some of you, just a scenario there. But for some of you, maybe this is coming up. We have a live wire, 35. Feeling like you guys may have been spending a little too much time with this person. And there's no, I mean, I would say, I guess there's no such thing as spending too much time with somebody, but I would say sometimes you do need space, given time for people to miss you. So I feel like this is more of a suggestion for you guys more than what's coming up. But, yeah, live wire. To me, it just signifies right now, intuitively, guys, that you want to feel alive again. Or maybe they do. I mean, I think they kind of feel a little smothered. And it's not a bad thing necessarily. That doesn't mean nobody cares or nobody loves you. It's just simply that we do have to have space sometimes. I mean, if you see each other every day or spend time with each other a lot, you kind of get to the point where you might forget, you know, who you are as a person. So I feel like a lot of you need to get to know yourselves again. Yeah, getting in touch with your emotions is what live wire is really about. Getting to know yourself again. So 9 of water, which is 9 of cups. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. So a lot of you, I feel like, may be inquiring about an ex. You're hoping, wishing, and praying for an ex to come back. 9 of cups, 9 of water is all about wish fulfillment. But I feel like you're only getting this through giving this person space. So you do have to give each other space, learn yourselves again, and then so you can come back as, you know, more revived and more able to connect with each other on a better and deeper level. Just give each other time to miss each other. Let's see. So we have look for a sign. So Spirit says look for a sign. You have the answer within you, and the answer has pretty much always been there. I feel like a lot of you have gotten a sign of whether or not you should move on or let go, but you're kind of ignoring it. So, intuition, what did I say? That is crazy. So that is number 22, by the way. Yep, I said that. So, following your intuition and letting it guide you when it comes to this. And I feel like maybe a lot of you will have more clear intuition by having this separation. If you guys are already separated, it looks like if you do want this person back, it's a high chance that they will be returning. They could also be of water sign energy as well. And this orange gives me maybe fire sign for some of you. But yeah, I'm going to say, again, this kind of reminded me of pile 1, so do go and check that out, just because I do feel like it resonates a little bit. They're kind of the same. So, not necessarily to move on, leave them alone, but giving each other space. So, that is what I feel for you guys. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love and light. Welcome to those of you who have picked the final pile, which is pile number 3. We're going to be checking in on whether or not you should continue on with this relationship or let it go. So again, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. Also, if you feel like this doesn't, you may pick another pile or maybe choose another video. But I do feel like you can take something from every reading, so keep that in mind. So we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So soulmates are not exactly what everybody thinks they are. Yes, these are people meant to be in our lives, but that doesn't mean that they stay there forever. We also have multiple soulmates, which can include our teachers, even our animals, our pets, our siblings, our parents. Even a stranger across the street can be your soulmate. And a soulmate is not always a romantic connection. Sometimes it's purely only spiritual. Sometimes a soulmate comes and goes. They teach you something once the lesson is learned, or even if the lesson isn't learned, once their purpose is fulfilled in your life, they're on their way and on to the next person. So do keep that in mind. But bunny hop jive number 4. I don't know why, but I see telepathic communication just by looking at those two. Um, I do definitely feel like you knew this person in a past life as well. So bunny hop jive is really about harmonizing, allowing two people to come together and celebrate. Maybe celebrate a union. So we have Knight of Air, which is Knight of Swords. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Okay, so we have no. And then we have healing, number 66. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person is in your life to teach you some type of lesson. It is a soulmate connection, yes. But do keep in mind what I said about soulmates before we got into the full reading here. It's a lot of blue here, so it looks like some throat chakras are blocked. Which focuses on communication, expressing yourselves. And the creative word is standing out to me, being creative expressively, or expressively creative is what I meant. But Knight of Swords, or could be air sign energy here. So the bunny hop jive, yes, it's about people harmonizing and coming together, but I feel like this is a connection that's only meant for a certain amount of time because of a lesson that needs to be taught to you that you're not otherwise learning without this person in your life. So you have healing, which I feel like you may be in the midst of healing from this relationship, or again, it could just be coming up. I'm being told to allow yourself to be happy and don't worry about what's coming up in the relationship. Looks like somebody is confused, kind of not knowing how to make certain decisions. Just being tired. But I feel like this is not even necessarily about being tired, but more so about that the lesson that they were here to teach you, I feel like you've already learned it. And so now you are starting to heal because you have taken that lesson and taken the advice that came with under consideration. And the no here, I feel like means that maybe you should let go, but when the time comes, because right now you are meant to be with this person right now, but again, it comes the time where I do feel like it will have to end, and that's only because you're ready to make different moves, you're ready to move forward, and you're ready to really find yourself and find who you are meant to be with. But yeah, yes, this person you're supposed to be with at this time and supposed to be dealing with. But again, it's all for maybe a season or two. For some of you, I know people might not want to hear that, but again, if you want honest insight, I mean, there it goes. I wish you guys love and light and hope that this reading has made sense to you all. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know any other pick a card readings that you would like to see me doing or any other spiritual related videos. I do have some collabs coming up as well, so stay tuned for those. I wish you guys love and light, and I will see you guys again soon.